Jess, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, I think it took us a little while to get into it, which, credit to Chicago. They came out flying out of the box. But I think once we solved a few of the little things that caused us a bit of trouble, I think second half we were far better, and we were really unlucky to come away without the 3 points. But, in the second half, they got super physical. And so, to come away with it with hopefully no injuries and a point, I think we'll take at this point.
Developing the tactics against Chicago is always going to be tough on any given day, but how much with the conditions outside physical environment, just how much was it a toll on everyone, and did it affect the team's game plan tonight?
No, I thought it was out there was far better than what it was in Utah. So, I think the smoke ended up clearing a little bit. To be honest with you, it was far better today than it was at training yesterday. So, I don't think that it had any impact on the game at all.
You talked about maybe taking a little time to ease into it, but late in the match, all that stoppage time, there seemed to be some chances late. Did it feel like there was a real chance to grab 3 points there?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I think we grew into the game a lot, which was great for us. I think it says a lot about our mentality and what we want to do. We really went out to win the game in the end, and we had chances, myself included, that we would have liked to have gone in at that point. So yeah, like I said, we were slow starting, but as the game gone on, I think we really ended up being on top and probably should have come away with the 3 points. But Chicago are a good team, and like I said, in the second half, they were super physical. It was honestly ridiculous, and so we had to deal with that on top of the game itself. And I think previously we probably would have walked away and lost that game over the last couple of years, but today we probably finished even stronger, which I think, like I said, says a huge thing about our mentality as a group.
It feels like you've been playing a little bit higher up the field these last few matches. Mm-hmm. Is that something you all as a team have been trying to do to get you a little bit more involved in the attack?
I think, probably more so today because, without Pino, it releases me a little bit higher, which, is great. And yeah, I think, initially me playing higher was probably the plan, but, we've had so many injuries this season that you just have to do what you have to do. But I enjoy it, I have a little bit of freedom up there, so, yeah, I really do enjoy it. So, yeah, it's something we want to do as a team, but we just have to see what the game is and where's the best position for me against the opposition that we have. So, yeah.
Is there anything that you felt like as a team really helped? It seemed like you had one good crack on goal, and then all of a sudden the momentum really shifted. And did it feel that way in the game?
Yeah, the first half kind of felt like Chicago had a little bit of the momentum, and we were just, kind of just easing out and letting them have it a little bit, which is not what we wanted. But in the second half, I feel the momentum totally shifted, and I think they tired really fast, actually, and then we started to really get a hold on the game, and then, like I said, they just ended up getting really physical because I just don't think they really knew how to deal with the momentum shifts. So their solution to that was to just get really physical and foul a lot. And Sam Kirk probably should have got sent off, but that's just for another day, I guess.
You talked about injuries, and one of them obviously being Rumi. Morgan Andrews has been starting in place of her second start in as many games. Can you just talk about how she's been playing and just gelling into the midfield with you and Allie and what she brings to the team? Yeah,
Morgan's a great player. She needed to really kind of understand the way that we needed to play throughout the season and her best role within this team. And I think, that's kind of what this season is about, really, I feel like, for Morgan. But like I said, we've had a lot of injuries, myself and Rumi. And so I think this is a great time for her to come in. And she's done great, She's really good range of passing. She's physical. She's good in the air. I think that she's only going to get better and better the more she stays and works with us as a group.
lot of times late in a close match, especially that's getting physical, you'll see defensive subs come on first. But tonight in the 79th minute, all of a sudden you had another forward on who's a bit of a bulldog. Did that maybe spur on some of the late drive there, as opposed to a defensive sub triggering a little more of a slowdown of play?
Yeah, I think that sub will go off the momentum on the pitch, right? And so I'm assuming Vlaco felt like we felt on the pitch that it was ours to win, and if there was only one team that was going to win it was going to be us. And so, Leonie came in and she's been great for us off the bench lately. She really adds a spark and, a little bit of grit in her, and, she had that great chance at the end. And, if she'd probably had a little bit more time with us, like throughout the season, I'm sure that would have just nailed in the back of the net. But she's fairly new to our group right now, so I think she's still finding her feet a little bit, but she's been absolutely fantastic for us. And so, I think it was a good game for her to come on, and she showed us what she can do.